Okay, hello there guys, welcome back to another LibGDX video game tutorial. So in the previous video we were worried about the performance of collision detection on Android machines in the last two videos, and so I changed the way collision detection works by pre-rendering the collision detection map for each sprite for all the degrees and then loading these collision detection maps at runtime, resulting in a very fast loading time on slow devices. So we got rid of you know the slow collision detection, and now it's working perfectly fine on pixel by pixel basis. So that's out of the way. Now we can go back and focus again on our main game, specifically the enemies. So if you remember from the previous videos, if you go back to the assets here in the Android project, okay, we have stage 1, 2, 3. These are the stages. Now what I'm thinking is that like the collision detection, where I placed all the collision detection files here, I might need to change the stages and put them in a folder to make things a little bit more organized. So here I'm gonna create a new directory. I'm gonna call this stages, there you go, or levels, whatever. So these are stages, and now I'm going to take these files here, drag them and drop them in stages. And yes, okay, I want to move these guys. Okay, so now we have these stages, and let me go to the part where we load the stage. So if let me remember this for a second, please. Short stage management. Okay, so we are loading things here. So here, this is the stage file name. Okay, so here I will just use this. I will just add stages slash. There you go. So I'm adding the directory name stages here, and this will instruct the this will instruct the game to only load from this directory. So we need to test this now. Okay, so I'm gonna run this. Give it a second, please. Okay, it's building. Yeah. So we start the game and we got a crash here. So what's the error here if we have a look? Okay, so STAGE. Okay, so what do we have? We have stages. Okay, so maybe I need to remove this slash. I'm not sure. Let me try this again and see if it works. If it doesn't, we might need to change the method. Go again. Okay, now it's working. It seems that this was the problem, and now the game seems to be working fine. So we finished. This is the first problem. There you go. So okay, and now we need to go to the next level. Okay, make sure that the second stage or the second enemy wave there you go. Okay, come on, finish this stage already. Okay, it's fine. Okay, so now it just loaded stage 2 or wave 2. As you can see here, this is number 2. So the loading is working fine. There is no problem here, and this is what we want. Okay, so all good here. So this is the first improvement. We are organizing things, which is very great. The next thing we might want to do here, well, there's something that is kind of making the game hard to work with. For some reason, I called this class G0 game. So I'm gonna rename this, make it a little bit, um, uh, more understandable by the person who's reading this. Right, so I'm gonna rename this. So instead of G0 game, I'm gonna call this what? Let me see. I'm gonna call this main game class. Yeah, main game class. There you go. So main game class, and I say refactor. So it's gonna loop on the whole project, and it's gonna update everything according to that, right? So this is the first thing, and I'm not sure. Refactor. Let me see. What was the name it was given here? Let me see. I didn't refactor that, so I'm gonna rename it. What is that? Refactor. Rename. Why didn't apply this? Main game class. There you go. And right. Not sure. Let me put it back the way it was. Refactor and rename. Main game. Okay. Main game class. Enter. And class to be renamed. Yeah. Come on. Why this one doesn't work? Okay, no problem. I am gonna use things do this manually. Right. This is very weird. Could be that there is an instance running preventing it. Okay, let's go back to refactor and rename file main game class and refactor this guy. Okay, and this guy here, right click, refactor and rename. This is gonna be main game class. Refactor it. And it didn't work here. Main game class. There you go. So we've got this one here. Control C. I copied it, and now I think I should be able to build everything. So make a project. So if there is some error, there are errors here, we will get them. And now this is very weird. Anyway, main game class, as you can see here. For some reason, refactor is not working on my machine. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. If I'm doing something wrong, please tell me what is it in the comments. Okay. Okay, so we've got this one. Okay, so now this one is a little bit more readable, much better than before. Okay, because in the previous, the previous game, G01 game, it makes no sense. And as a program, it is working, but the name of the class itself doesn't make any sense. So this is why I'm changing it. Now that said, this is a little bit of time wasting because we don't have to do that, but I want the code to be understood, and if I think to come back to it later on, I want it to make sense. Okay, now a few other locations and we are gonna finish this. So here, where is that? Okay, good. Seems to be fine. Okay, another location. and it seems that there's some few other places. This one, yeah, I just need to follow the color red everywhere. So where is that? There's something at the very top here. Well, this one I don't need. Doesn't seem that I need it, but anyway, yeah. So, oh, there is a red line down here. That's fine. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There should be an error somewhere here. Somewhere here. Where is it? Okay, let me go and make the project again. Okay, so there are errors. Oh, here it is. This is the one. Good. So I finished this one. Other places containing the errors are here, here, continue. Okay. This, and this. Okay, very quick, very straightforward. Okay. This is bad. Go. Okay. Now let's go back here. Good. Another one. Good, 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 and another good. Okay. Okay. Why don't I? What's that? Oops. Okay. So Control F. I think it was Control R. Yes. So G01 game. G01 game. Replace this with this text. So replace. Okay. Much better. Yeah, I think replace all. Okay, that's fine. And that should be it. So let's run the game again. Okay, more errors. Control R. Replace all. That's good. Control R. Replace all. Control R and replace all. Maybe I should have done this from the very beginning. Control R. Replace all. Control R. Replace all. Yeah. Control R. Replace all. Well, refactoring was supposed to help us solve this issue, but you know, failed us. This is bad. Anyway, so it seems like there is yeah, Control R and we replace all. Yes, and let's run this again. Okay, so the game now is working, no problem, I suppose. Okay, so now we renamed this to main game class, which is much more logical and easy to understand than G0 in game, which makes no sense whatsoever. So now that said, let us also improve things further and organize things again. So well, I'm gonna create more you know, packages, if that makes sense. So I'll go to the Java class here and add a new package. So this is basically a package, so I'm gonna add a new package. Where's that package? So I'm gonna call this com.testgame.enemies. There you go, and hit OK. So we got enemies in here. I'm not sure. Wait. Yeah, so now I'll go to the blue enemy, green enemy, the three-headed enemies. So these guys, I'm gonna place them. Yes, refactor. Constructor let's continue. Okay, so we move these guys here, no problem, I suppose. We'll have a look at these and see how to solve this in a second. But basically what we did here, we just move things to here. So main game class sprite sheet. Okay, so let's go to the sprite sheet. Where's that? This is main game class. Where's the main game class? So where is the sprite sheet? It's this one. I think this cannot be done, but let's see if it works. Yeah, it doesn't work. We have stage enemies. Let's go to stage management. What is the problem here? Three-headed spaceship. That is a problem. Green enemy and so on. I think, yeah, because I'm moving things between this and that. Yeah. Refactor this guy. Probably things will work out now. I'm not sure, but let's see. Okay, so refactoring here is kind of, yeah. So I'll put this in the sprite. Now this is more of a public one, but whatever. So here it's not public. Yeah. So let me go to the definition. Go to declaration. So let's articulate. Yeah, this is gonna be public, right? So I made this public. Let's see if the problem is still there. The motion. Yeah, so basically it seems that all I needed to do was just make these members public so that it could be accessed from other packages. So where's the motion plan? Yeah. Yeah, this constructor, does it need a public keyword? I don't think it does. I'll need that or something like it. Anyway, another bolt. Come on. Okay, so there's the player, and yeah. So now we need to go to, where is that? Where is the main game class? Now these members, like for example the player and stuff like that, these need to be public. So I need to add public here. Okay, right. So, and also stage enemies. Where's stage enemies? Control F, stage enemies. Yeah, this needs to be public again. Public. Okay, so let's run this. A second, and it is working. So this is what we need. So now we just splitted, the enemies files from, the game files. Now we also need to add the enemy shot in here. Refactor this guy. That is fine. Hopefully we don't need to do anything else. Hopefully it will work right away. Let's see. And it's working. That's good. So these guys are the enemies. Maybe if we add other things, we might, you know, um, well, let us also create a package for the player so that the files regarding the player will be separated, so that later on when we add weapons for the player, it will be easier to manage the code itself. Okay, so I know we are spending this on refactoring, but it will make things easier. So let's go and create a new package. So instead of enemies, we'll call this player. Okay, give it an OK here. So where is the player spaceship and the shot? So these two guys need to be moved in here, and say refactor. That's good. So we move these here. Now the last thing is that this G01, I'm gonna rename it and call this, where is that refactor rename? This is gonna be, rename the package. I'm gonna call this game management and refactor. Okay, so this is basically, this represents the main game, and well, doesn't seem to, you know, I don't think it changed anything. Yeah, it didn't work. So I'm gonna create a new package, okay, game management, there you go. The purpose of game management is to organize things, store base classes. Yeah, as for G01, we are gonna get rid of it. So here, right click, where is it, delete. So deleting G01, yeah, do that, and it is done. So you have enemies, the player, the game management, yeah, that is fine. Let's go and run this and see if the game still runs. Obviously I did another problem. So here, a new player spaceship. Okay, player spaceship, where's this player spaceship? Here, let's go. This public class content, okay, player. Let's go here, new. This is gonna be this game dot player dot. Okay, so now what's the problem? Let me see. Cannot be accessed from outside the package. Yeah. Wow. Wonder why. Yeah, obviously I'm being dizzy a little bit because I'm doing something wrong here. Okay, let me return this the way it was. Okay, so we have a new player spaceship, and where is it? So, package. Oh, I already have this one. Import this game player spaceship. There you go. Let me go and refactor, rename that player files or classes. Okay, so now this one is player classes, just to make sure that there is no conflict at all here. That's fine, and we have two uses, we have two errors. So here, player spaceship, oh, I see. I think I know why. Okay, so the problem is not the name itself. Sorry about that. refactor, rename, put it back the way it was prior. Okay, so if we go to the player spaceship, this constructor needs to be public. Sorry, yeah, so this needs to be public so that could be accessed from outside the package itself, and voila, the game is working. Okay, that's fine. So this is all great. We have a player, we have game management and enemies. Now since we have all these, and also since we have, you know, the stages, as you can see here, we have this stage 1, this stage 2, no problem, and this is stage 3, and this is the blue enemy, right? So we have these guys. Let's work on stage number 4, and let's just add one enemy, okay, so that in addition to refactoring things and organizing them a little bit, we have, you know, a new type of enemy. So the enemy type we're going after now is, first let's go and open the file. So GIMP still remembers where the file is. I place the game drive D, so it should be there. Come on my friend, come on my friend. Okay, there you go. So open recent, these are for the other game I'm working on. It has been 2 years working on that one, but this is the one I'm working. This one have to do with the, you know, this game. So I'm gonna click this one, and I will view the grid and also configure. Go to image and configure grid. Make sure that each block consists of 16 pixels. Okay, for easier reference. So let us zoom. Okay, so we've got these guys now. So we're gonna create some shape here. Okay. I think I'll go with this one. That makes sense, right? Maybe need to zoom a little bit. Okay. Go here. So I'll go with this one. So copy, click Ctrl V. Now I'm going to make it very compact, make sure that I use all the space. Okay, so it will be placed in here. That is fine. Right? Yes. Yeah, it will be like that. In addition, I'm gonna go to color, colorize. Oh, before that, let me switch things a little bit. Okay, I'll do a few changes. Control X, V, that's fine. Also Control X, V. This is very lazy, but it will give some variance to the sprites. Of course, if you are making a commercial game, it will be much better if you buy some assets or make a contract with a graphics a guy that will make the graphics for the game. That will be much better. Anyway, so now that said, we have got this guy here. Now let's change the color. Just make sure that if there's any extra pixels, we get rid of them. Okay, now let's go and recolor this. So color, colorize. Now what color should I choose? Let me choose something yellowish. High saturation. No. Let's see. Blue. No, don't want the blue. Yeah, greenish. It's too saturated. Nah. Make it like this, like neon. Yeah, I think that this will be great. Okay, so give it an okay here. Click, click, and it is done. So, how many boxes? One, two, three boxes. One, two, three, four. This have three boxes. This one's having, four boxes. This one's having three boxes. Regardless of that, let's work on a sprite for this. So first, go to File and overwrite the sprite sheet. Next, let's go to the game, and first thing we want to do is to create a new enemy. So here I'm gonna say new Java class. I'll call this this is not exactly green, it's kind of different. So I'm gonna call it multi-point enemy. I want it to move on multiple points inside the screen before going away. So multi-point enemy. Okay, so multi-point enemy, that is the name. And that's it. Give it an okay. So we got this guy. Okay, we have a class here. So let's go to the blue enemy. I'm gonna copy most of the code here, if that makes sense. So I need to extend sprite. Actually, I'm gonna copy everything and then modify things. You'll find there are many things that are similar. Where's the multi-point? There's multi-point. So here, Control V. Keep it okay, don't care. Okay, so extend sprite, that's fine. So short timer. So this one will be attacking you once every, let's say, 1 or 2 seconds. Okay, now this is going to be multi-point enemy. Control C, Control V. So this is going to be multi-point. So multi-point here is the name of the collision file. Now let's see where are the coordinates of the sprite. So the X location here, this is telling me that this point is 176 by 112. 176 by 112. Now the width 3 by 16 and the height is also 3 by 16. Okay, that's it. So you have these two speeds. We are going to use the angle. The absolute speed is going to be, instead of 150, it's going to be 100. It's not very fast. The rest use motion plan through the path, and yeah, the width, the maximum angle, attack is 2 HP is gonna be 4, so you need to attack it, hit it multiple times, and you will get 700 points for destroying this one. Yeah, so this is gonna be, let me see, so let me go to the main game. Where's the main game? Game management, main game class. Where's the collision part? Or did I put it in the sprite? I think I put that in the sprite. Yes, it is. Okay, so here we will just make another one. Collision map, multi-point enemy. Multi-point enemy. There you go. Control C and go back to multi-point enemy. So if this guy is null, we are going to generate a collision map for it. Okay, so we are updating this, no problem. Update time in seconds and so on. Short timer is 2. Okay, that's fine. new enemy shot, blah blah blah. It's gonna work fine. And we update. Okay, this should be fine. I don't think we need to do anything here. Yes, we don't need to do anything here. Also, spaceship texture, blah 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 blah. And also, I don't need to do anything right here. So we already finished this. So let's go to the next one. This is stage management. We are loading a stage, and we just need to update things, right? So enemy type 0, type 1, type 2, which is the blue enemy. So type 3 is gonna be multi-point enemy. Multi-point enemy, there you go. So multi-point enemy sh equals new multi-point enemy, there you go. So we fill these guys and absolute speed and the angle and so on. Very straightforward. So I suppose that's it. Now we just need to add create a stage file or add this one. So let's go to stage 3 here. Where is it? Oh, sorry, went to the wrong part. Open the stages, go to stage 3. I'm gonna copy this guy and paste it again. So I'm gonna call it what? Stage 004. Give it an OK here. So now stage 4 is pretty much very similar to the other stages. So here I'm gonna give the ID of 3, sorry, to this enemy, and here I'm gonna say the speed. What was the speed for this one? The blue enemy, where is that? Enemy speed 400, yeah, 440. So instead, this is gonna be make it 300. Don't want it to be too fast, and yeah, and also I want this to be what? R&D, right? Which one? Let me see. I forgot the format for parsing here. I think I created something R&D. Where is it? R&D. Where is R&D? Yeah, it is R&D, and we could use that in the path itself, right? There you go. So we have R&D, R&D. There you go. So we have 1, 2, oops, right? I think I made the path like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we have 0.5, oops, 0.5 colon minus 2.0, and we close it, and that's it, if I'm not mistaken. The last thing I need to do is to save this and make sure that this one get loaded at the beginning of the game, so we don't have to sit through all the stages right away. So where's the main game class? This is it. Where's the starting stage? So I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna say public honest start stage equal 4. Actually just honest. So here it's gonna be int start the stage equal 4 unexpected token. Okay, public. Never mind. So you have start stage equal 4. Let's go to where is the part where we title screen. Visible, a new stage. Okay, so I'm gonna call this start stage -1. Okay, decide later, whatever. Okay, for some reason this one's jumping here. Why? Never mind. Okay. Okay. The stage number. Okay, to start from. Okay, so now we should start from stage number 4 or wave 4 right away. Let's see. Please work. Don't think it is working. I don't think it's working. Okay, so let's go to our stage management. One, two, and three. Okay, so let me put a breakpoint in here and see how this goes. Go. Okay, it didn't reach this at all. So it seems that it didn't even load the file, if that makes sense. So let's go here. Start a stage, Control F, Control. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I remember something. Game screen. Stage enemies. Let's see. Let me see. Where is the stage control? I added something to control the stages. Check if the stage not been loaded. Yeah, so if the stage is smaller than actually max stage. Okay, so I'm gonna add another integer here. So public int max stage. Public int max stage. There you go, equal 4 as well. So maximum stage is 4. There you go. So let's run and see. Go. Now it's working. Generating the 360 rotation cases for that very sprite. Come on, my friend. Just give it a second, please. And it should be fine. Okay, there you go. Okay, so this is the enemy. Good. Okay, so now it attacked me once. Okay, so it's not attacking me anymore. In addition, the rotation angle is not is not high. So this is a serious problem with this enemy. Okay, so let's go and fix these. So where is the multi Where's that? Stage. Multi-point enemy. Let's go. So, what should we do here? Shot time. Okay, so here. Yeah, time and second. Okay, I'm subtracting from this one, so basically this is accurate. This is weird. Okay, I got this of that. What about the rotation? Um, okay, what is the maximum angle here? Use angle, this angle, max angle. I'm gonna make this 200. Okay, so let's see. So this should be able to rotate. Should should have sharper rotation angle. Okay. So maybe I'm doing something wrong here. Oh, I think this is not the problem. I think this is not the problem. The problem basically is, let me see. Yeah, I think I need to add a pipe, right? Yeah, I can't remember the format. Yeah, I think the format requires a pipe here to split the points. Okay, so let's go and see how the enemy is flying now. So, moving towards the first point. Awesome, went out of the screen. Okay, let's go again and run. Go. Okay, that's bad. I have to check the tokenizer I created in the stage management. Okay, load the stage. Okay, we load the stage. The path equals character sequence. Yeah. Motion path to string. Okay, so let me put a breakpoint in here. Sorry. Just to see what's going on. Okay, so let's debug this and see. Go here. Awesome. So here, what do we have? We have the path here. Yeah. So let's go F8. So we have F7. Update status. Okay. So we need to go to the update of the enemy here. So where is the update multi-point? Yeah. So yeah. Oh, okay. So we have two brackets x and y separated by a pipe. So the format is totally wrong. My mistake. It's here, right? So let us go to stage 4. So, oops, this is the first one. Totally my mistake. Go here. Yeah. So let's save this again. Now just to make sure, let's go to motion plan. So we have these values separated by a colon, and between the brackets there are pipes. Okay. Why did I do it like that? I can't remember. Anyway, basically when you design something like that, you make sure that it should be intuitive to other people when they see it. I didn't do that, and now I am being confused, as you can see. Okay, so let's start the game, and now I'm gonna stop this here, put a breakpoint, and debug the game again. I want to see this enemy and the point it's going to get. So start the game, that's fine. And here I'm gonna say F8. So which file is that? Yeah, so F9. F9 again. Okay, F9 again. Okay, so now we got this guy. So F8, get all the points here. Okay, that is fine. Okay, we have the R&D. So we got two random numbers here and here. Add these. Now the next one, another two random numbers. The next one, another two random numbers. Yeah, and that's it. That's it. So now this one is going here. That's fine. Okay, so making a rotation. Okay, another one, then it goes away. So it is working. Okay, so it was my mistake. I didn't write the code correctly the first time, which resulted in this. Anyway, so this enemy, what do we have? We have created only two random points, but we don't want only two random points. We want to have three random points: 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so now let us run this and see how it attacks. So I have one, and it went out of the screen. That is sad. So here, what I need to do is to make sure that these values are not, when we are generating random values for y, we want to make sure that these values are not very close to 0. Okay, so let's go back to motion plan. So xy, Where is it? So we are checking. Right next to float. So what did I do here? I'm saying here if xy of 0 equals to RND, then just generate a float. Else if xy equals px, okay, so the player x location, there you go. Else just get this value. Now if this one is random, so RND, I'm gonna add to that 0.2 f. And the reason I am doing this is that it won't be too close to the bottom of the screen, so the enemy doesn't, by accident go out of the screen from the first within the first point. Okay, so let's see how this goes. Okay, as you can see, this seems to be fine. Okay, so it's going out of the screen. Come on. Okay, so it is stuck in a loop here. Okay, not the greatest thing. Now the problem with this is that the rotation, the max rotation angle for this sprite is too small. So I'm gonna say multiply by 0.8. There you go. Now what this does, it makes sure that the random values between 0 and 0.8, and we add 0.2 to it. Now let's go to the, where is it? Multi-point enemy. This is the multi-point enemy, and we are also going to improve this rotation. So give it a 300. Oops. Sorry. Give it a 300 max angle, so it can rotate very, very quickly. Okay. So let's see now. Go. So as you can see, the first point, the second point, now this is the third point, the fourth, third point done. Okay, as you can see, this one's working pretty well. Okay, it's attacking you as it's supposed to be doing, and it's moving on multiple random points, and now it goes away. Okay, so very straightforward. And also just to show you, let's see, what is the stage 4? The stage 4 here. So I'm going to x, this is gonna be 0.5. There you go. So I'm going to make 1 2 3 4 5. I'm gonna create 5 of these guys, and just run them just to make a little bit of a challenge for the player, if that makes sense. Okay, so you can see here. So now they are all attacking you at once, as you can see. Okay. As you can see now, two of those guys just, managed to. Okay. So now we have much more powerful enemy, and each time they will use a different path, um, which is what we want, basically. Okay. So let me try to destroy them now. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to kill them now. Oh, that is not easy actually. Interesting. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't add 5 at the same time. Probably I should just have 1. Okay, and I'm dead. But anyway, this is a good test for this new enemy. So now we added some variety. And basically, the way we are going to do this, to add this enemy first alone, so that the player gets to know this enemy, and then we will add a number of red enemies. Okay, so here, yeah, something like that. So let's go to stage 4. Okay, so this is gonna be R&D, 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 3 random numbers, and they are gonna move, I wonder if I could make them approach the player right away. So I'll say just px, 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 and this is gonna be at location application 0. Okay, 0. So now this is gonna be at time what? What's the time? 1. So at time, let's say 5 and 7 and 9. Okay, I don't want to be the player. I don't want the player to be stressed a lot. I want him to experience enemies, but not all at once, so he could, know how to deal with them. Okay, so this is the first one. Okay, attacking you. That's fine. Okay, so this is the first one, second one, third one. As you can see, this is much easier and straightforward. Okay. Okay, so 700 points for this one. So I suppose that will be all for today. We managed to refactor the code, improve it a little bit, and also we added a new type of enemy. Hopefully in the next video we will finish this stage and probably add 2 or 3 enemies and then start working on weapons. So that will be all for today. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye bye.